Welcome back to Iraqi Dinar, your trusted source for news, insights, and strategies that every dinar holder needs to hear. Today's update is one you won't want to miss because we're diving into a topic that most investors overlook, yet it could be one of the most important discussions you'll ever have on your journey as a currency holder. For years, this community has focused on one single moment, the day of revaluation, or RV, that long-awaited event when patience finally pays off and financial futures change overnight. That moment, often imagined and dreamed about for years, represents more than money. It's hope. It's faith. It's the belief that waiting will one day be rewarded. But here's where many people stumble. By focusing entirely on that big day, they forget to prepare for the road that leads to it. What happens if the timeline doesn't unfold the way you expect? What if the RV takes longer than anyone imagined? Or if it arrives suddenly before you're ready? These are not easy questions, but they're essential. Because real wealth isn't just about hoping for the best, it's about preparing for every possibility. Time in this journey is either your best friend or your worst enemy. Some investors use it to plan, build, and strengthen their position. Others simply wait and watch. But as every experienced investor knows, waiting alone is not a strategy. Preparation is. Those who thrive in the end are not the ones who spend their days guessing when, but the ones who plan for whatever. Across forums, private calls, and community discussions, rumors flood in every day. Some voices insist that the revaluation could be just around the corner, pointing to reforms, international deals, or banking upgrades as proof that Iraq is ready. Others urge caution, warning that systemic issues, political hurdles, or global pressures could delay everything for years. With so many conflicting narratives, it's easy to feel stuck in a cycle of excitement one moment and frustration the next. Here's the truth that every smart investor eventually accepts. No one knows the exact date or hour of revaluation. Not insiders, not analysts, not the loudest voices in the chat rooms. Speculation rises and falls like tides, but time always reveals what's real. That's why your focus shouldn't be on when it happens, but on how ready you'll be when it does. Many of you watching today have held your dinar for years, some even decades. You've been patient, hopeful, and steadfast. But now, more than ever, this is the time to shift from simply waiting to strategically preparing. Because when the day finally arrives, it's not the dreamers who win, it's the planners. And make no mistake, this isn't about pessimism. This is about responsibility, strategy, protection. Every smart investor knows that optimism without a plan is just wishful thinking. Whether revaluation happens tomorrow or years from now, your job is to ensure your wealth and your family's future are secure. That means taking tangible steps today, safeguarding your currency, documenting ownership, creating a clear succession plan, and understanding the tax and legal side of a life-changing financial event. The truth is simple. Wealth is only as powerful as your ability to protect it. Without preparation, fortune can fade faster than it's gained. Many holders are so focused on when it will happen that they overlook what they should do right now. You can't control Iraq's timeline, but you can control your own readiness. That's the mindset that separates those who merely wait from those who ultimately win. And let's be honest, the biggest challenge in this journey isn't just waiting. It's uncertainty. Some of you have been holding for a decade. Some are nearing retirement. Others might not be here when this all plays out. That's a hard truth, but one that demands attention. Because if something were to happen to you before the RV, what happens to your dinar? Who inherits it? And under what conditions? Without a clear plan, your greatest financial blessing could easily turn into a burden for your loved ones. Unplanned estates often end up in probate, a process that can drag on for months or even years, draining value through fees, taxes, and legal battles. What was meant to be a gift could become a nightmare. That's why proper estate planning isn't optional. It's essential. It ensures your wealth passes smoothly, privately, and securely to the people you love, without government interference or red tape. And one of the most effective tools to achieve that? A trust. It's not just for billionaires or celebrities. It's for anyone who wants to secure and protect their future. A trust creates a legal fortress around your assets, including your Dinar or Dong holdings, keeping them shielded from creditors, probate and unnecessary taxation. It guarantees that your wishes are followed precisely and your family receives the benefits you intended, without delay or public scrutiny. Now let's talk about taxes, the one topic most investors avoid until it's too late. When revaluation finally hits, your currency could skyrocket in value overnight. That's a dream come true, yes, but also a potential tax trap. Without planning, a massive portion of your gain could vanish through capital gains, inheritance, or estate taxes before your family ever sees it. But with the right legal and tax structures in place, like a properly designed trust, those liabilities can be minimized or even avoided completely, legally and ethically. Think of it like this. Ignoring taxes is like building a beautiful home with no roof. The moment the storm hits, everything inside is at risk. Don't let poor preparation destroy what patience built. Another common mistake is assuming your local bank can guide you through all this. The reality? Most bankers are not trained in asset protection or tax law. Their job is to sell the bank's products, not protect your family's wealth. What you really need is a professional, an asset protection attorney or estate planner who understands how to design a structure specifically for your situation. They work for you, not for a bank, and that difference can mean everything when the RV happens. By setting up a proper legal foundation now, you're doing far more than securing money. You're building peace of mind. You're saying, I'm ready for whatever comes next. That kind of confidence changes everything. It frees you from anxiety, from rumor chasing, and from the constant cycle of fear and hope. At the end of the day, this conversation isn't just about wealth. It's about legacy. It's about turning years of patience into something that lasts for generations. Estate planning isn't dry paperwork. It's an act of love, a decision to protect your family long after you're gone. It turns speculation into security, hope into certainty, and dreams into reality. No one knows exactly when revaluation will happen, but everyone can decide how prepared they'll be when it does. The worst mistake is to wait until it's too late to plan. Governments, banks, and tax agencies will move fast once that day arrives, and those who aren't ready could lose more than they ever imagined. Preparation is your fortress. And a fortress isn't built during the storm, it's built before it. That means documenting everything, naming trustees, securing professional guidance, and learning the rules that protect you. Those steps might not sound exciting, but they are the foundation of peace, power, and control. If you wait until the moment the RV happens, the chaos will already be unfolding. But if you act now, calmly, wisely, and deliberately, you'll be among the few who are not scrambling, but celebrating. Because true readiness isn't just about holding currency. It's about having a plan for what comes next. So ask yourself right now, if the RV happens tomorrow, are you prepared? Do you know where your assets go, how they're protected, and how much of them you'll actually keep? If the answer is no, the time to act is today. Because preparation doesn't just protect your money, it protects your peace. It ensures your patience was never wasted and your legacy never lost. And when that long-awaited revaluation finally happens, you won't just be witnessing a financial event. You'll be standing at the beginning of a secure, purposeful, and lasting legacy that you built with wisdom and foresight.